Well, happy hump day. Smack dab in the middle of another week from the Beach House Beach Bunker, the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Hope your Wednesday's off to a nice start. Our heat wave continues. Wildfires continue to the north and to the west of us. Evacuations to the north of us in Flin Flon. They're getting ready for it anyway. We've got the latest on that coming up. Also, it's Burger Day today. Let's celebrate one of the most beloved foods on the planet, the gorgeous, beautiful bacon and cheese-filled hamburger. Happy Hamburger Day. We're asking you about some of your favorite spots to get a burger locally. Yesterday, we talked about the chain burgers and the best of the chains. Today, it's all about local, and it could be anyone from anywhere. We want to hear about your best burger in your neck of the woods this morning. Also, from burgers to skeeters. Oh, yeah, starting to see the mosquitoes. Who is the mosquito capital of Canada? And where are the top 10 cities that you are most likely to get bitten and suffer from pincushion syndrome? Oh, ow, oh, ow, ooh, ooh. We'll take a look at that this morning. Also, Nutella. We got lots of fans of Nutella, and they're launching a new flavor for the first time in 60 years. This company has a new flavor. We've got it for you, and that's not the only thing Ferrero Rocher, the company that is responsible for Nutella, is introducing this year. We'll take a look at some of those tasty products coming up on the show. Also, 10 bands that originally had terrible band names, actually, and thank God they changed them. Otherwise, you wouldn't know who these bands are. We'll take a look at those together. Also, as baggage changes take effect in the U.S. today, Southwest Airlines is the last airline to offer free bags on the airplane, and that ended at midnight. So now everyone everywhere is paying for bags when they get on the plane. So we've got some rather entertaining things going on for people to try and get their stuff on a plane. We're getting reports that travelers are stuffing basic household items with clothing to avoid flight baggage fees. And one woman who her carry-on bag was a plastic bag. That's not a big deal, but inside was a rotisserie chicken. And those things smell good, eh? Getting on board with a rotisserie chicken. Was she allowed to get on board with it? Is there any rules against taking a rotisserie chicken on an airplane? I don't think so. You may have some fellow passengers that say, hey, share with me, give me a piece of that. Oh, man, every time you load up with rotisserie chicken, smells the whole car up. It's so delicious. Okay, let's get outside where we're seeing a little bit of sunshine and a little bit of smoke as well because of forest fires to the north. Again, Flin Flon has been placed on an evacuation notice. And so we could see some of those folks come to our neck of the woods should something like that happen. And forest fires in Saskatchewan continue to rage with evacuations and emergency personnel trying desperately to get a handle on those forest fires to the west. And that's what's causing the problem in Flin Flon is that the Saskatchewan fires are jumping the border. We talked about this earlier this week. I mean, the fires don't give a two-hoot about borders. So our thoughts are with the folks in Saskatchewan and up north as well as that fight continues. Now, our heat wave for the southern part of Manitoba will continue until the beginning of next week. There is rain in our forecast for the first time in a while. Actually, we've got some rain expected Tuesday of next week, but first we got to get through some serious heat, guys. We got serious heat. The forecast is just not letting up. It is sunny and hot and no moisture. 25 today, 27 tomorrow. The second half of the citywide garage sale is happening this weekend. Touch a Truck is happening over at the Keystone Center this weekend. I know MJ told me that the Carberry Homecoming is happening this weekend. Lots of stuff going on locally, and that's awesome that you guys have such nice weather for it. That's incredible. 29 on Friday, 27 Saturday, and Sunday 30. But we know that the Manitoba Summer Fair begins on Wednesday. 1 week from today is day one of the Manitoba Summer Fair. At least this year, we can say it feels like summer. Oftentimes when the summer fair begins, there could be some snowflakes flying in the air. This year, it actually full-fledged feels like a summer fair in the summer. But because the fair begins on Wednesday, look at that forecast is about to change. We could see some rain showers and cooler temperatures next week for the summer fair. Let's hope it's nice weather. We could always use the rain though, and boy, could they sure use it in Saskatchewan. All right, let's see who we've got to welcome aboard on this Hump Day Wednesday. Boy, hour 2 of the show. Got to make a special mention. I've got some hilarious stuff coming in hour 2. This new AI, video AI, is it's shocking. Actually, there's no other way to describe the content that is coming out right now. I don't know how much time you're spending online, but we have leapfrogged over memes. It used to be that when a French president gets smacked on an airplane, you'd have a few memes floating around on the internet, people making fun of the situation. Now we have full-fledged movies coming out. Movies that feature the president of France and his wife, and she does karate chops, and she's got it's jaw-dropping, and it looks like the two of them. We have leapfrogged from memes, and now some of the content I'm going to show you in hour 2 of the show today, it is absolutely jaw-dropping. And I can't wait to play some of it. We'll take a look at it together. It's crazy. Okay, we got Pebbles Road Reverend and Molly in this morning early on Twitch. Good morning to all three of you. Bazumba Bernice, too. Good morning to you. Polar Bear is here, too. Good morning and welcome aboard. Cindy is here on Twitch this morning along with Jody on Facebook. Janine is on Facebook, too, with her Hump Day Camel and coffee emoji, sunshine emoji. Tracy is here, too. Katie4380 is here as well on Twitch, along with Cindy saying wildfires are crazy. Thank God they're not in our area, but they seem to be all around. We had them to the east, now the north and the west. Man, if it's not wildfires, it's offers to join the Golden Dome for free. Nick, good morning on Facebook. Patricia's here too. Borrowed Bean is over on Twitch. Good morning. Quentin's here on Twitch. Good morning to you. I've taken large bags of beef jerky on carry. But beef jerky is considered a cooked food. Well, I guess rotisserie chicken is too. Although beef jerky is something that they sell at the airport. You can get a bag of beef jerky before you board the plane. I haven't seen rotisserie chicken available before boarding the plane. Now, maybe I'm just flying the wrong airlines. Maybe I'm at the wrong airport. Can I get a rotisserie chicken to go before I get on the airplane there? That would be great. Be a fun conversation to be having with the security guy. What's in your bag here? What do you mean what's in my bag? It's clear. Look, you can see it's chicken. Grab a drumstick. It's tasty. Mavis is here this morning. Good morning, Mavis. Got to pay one price passes. Are they selling them at the co-op? I believe they are. Pay one price passes at Heritage Co-op. They're also doing a big giveaway, apparently. So, yes, Heritage Co-op on Richmond Avenue. Co-op is at least, let me just double check that before I send a bunch of people in there, but I'm almost positive. I stand on Richmond Avenue and just watch the kids and eat my corn dog that I grabbed out of the microwave. $46 each. $46 $46 for what? Buying the whole ride? Holy cow. I remember the days when you could ride for just a nickel. What is going on? You could buy a hot dog for 25 cents. You mean you can't do that anymore? Well, speaking of time, it just keeps on moving on. $46. Wow. Okay, yeah, and you can buy them online. Thank you, Pebbles. Nick says, knowing my luck, I'd bring chicken on the plane and they charge me extra for bringing a pet. Yeah, that'd be awkward. That would be an awkward situation. Manitoba Summer Fair tickets are available at Heritage Co-op in Menadosa, too. So, Mavis up in Menadosa, Quinton and Brandon, there you go. You can go to Heritage Co-op and get your $46. Whoa. And if you have 2 kids, that's like $100. Holy man. I would be tight Tyler Insky here. We'd be showing up at sunrise to get our money's worth, and we would be there. Hey, listen, guys, you got to leave the Midway. No. We paid $100 for these. We are going to get our absolute money's worth. You can bet we're coming first thing in the morning. I don't think the Midway opens till noon, sir. I don't care. We're going to stand and look at the Midway not running to get the value out of these tickets we're buying. Plus, we brought our own bologna sandwiches. No, that's not true. I don't think you're allowed to do that. Please don't take security might take your bologna sandwiches away from you. If you want a cheap hot dog, go to Costco. It's why I always stop there. Maybe that's what I'll do. I will go to Costco and load up on their hot dogs already in the bun, wrapped in foil. I just set up my little kiosk at the gate there. Hey, everybody, want a $10 hot dog? What? Yes, it's all about profit. Pebble says, we have 3 young ones at $150. Where? So is there any place you can go to give blood in Brandon? I mean, how are we? I got to give some blood. I got to get some cash. Wow. Yeah, the fair. And I mean, it's not just our fair. All stuff's getting expensive. I don't want people thinking I'm picking on the fair. Everything's expensive, and it's fun to complain and pretend like I'm super old and could once upon a time buy things for 25 cents, which we all know is not true. It's just fun. Am I allowed to have some fun? I think so. I gotta find my entertainment where I can. You know what I'm talking about? Pebbles, I'm trying to win a contest. Really? You think so? Pebbles has tagged everyone on the planet. Oh my gosh. Quentin reminds us that kids under 12 get free gate entry so you can stand and watch the rides up close. Oh, God, to be 12. Well,
I can talk like, hi, I identify as a 12-year-old. Hi, guys.
No, you're a big guy. You look like you're...
I don't appreciate that. I'm 12. Can I come in and just watch the rides go round and round and round?
Okay, get out of here. Security, get this guy out of here. Okay, yesterday's good thing. What happened yesterday that was a good thing? Well, if you're an Oilers fan, I can tell you that they played last night. I'm not sure what happened. I think it was a pretty decent game, I guess. This is adorable. Do you remember Ben? It would have been little Ben Stelter's 9th birthday yesterday. And the Oilers won. Little Ben passed away. He is near and dear to Oilers fans and to the team. And the Oilers were such a classy, well, they are a classy organization. I don't want to use past tense, but they are and were so classy to Ben and his family, and you've seen all kinds of videos online of him hanging out with the players and hanging out at practice. It's very cool that yesterday would have been his 9th birthday, and it was a huge win for the Oilers. A huge win. So definitely a good thing, and lots of people talking about Ben and the Oilers, and now we could have a Canadian team in the Stanley Cup for the first time, well, actually in a year, because it's a rematch, really, of last year's Stanley Cup final. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but it would be Florida and the Oilers. But now we get to the big prize, though, which is, of course, the Cup, which hasn't been won by a Canadian team since 1993. So it's a good day in Oilerville. Way to go, Oilers. Next game is tomorrow night. They could wrap it up against Dallas in Dallas, and then they will be off to the Stanley Cup Finals. Paula says cheering from heaven. They named the pit where people stand in front of the arena Ben's Pit. That's so cool. Okay. Yesterday's good thing. So what did you have yesterday go down? That was awesome. Let's see. Zumba Bernice says, enjoyed a fresh air Zumba fitness class at the Riverbank Discovery Center. What? Zumba Bernice enjoying Zumba? That is so unlike your name. I'm seeing the picture. Oh, there's the crowd. Look at this. Fresh air Zumba. Zumba to the left, Zumba to the right, Zumba around the dandelions. We're going to be all right. Very nice. And then you've got some folks just kind of watching there, too. And I think I see Zumba Bernice leading the parade. She is the leader of the Fresh Air Zumba class. And what's nice is Zumba is not only something that is good for exercise to get you outdoors, but it's a creative way to smack mosquitoes, because I know you're flailing your arms this way and flailing, and then this way, and then it's like, if you learn how to do Zumba, it's also very effective in helping to swat mosquitoes. Stylish, even. A stylish way to smack mosquitoes. So lots of value for the money there. Plus, I think, was it free? Is this a free Zumba class? Which fits my budget, baby. Fits my budget, baby. Yesterday's good thing. I'm just mature for my age, hence the beard, says Nick. Old Chicky's here. Good morning. Pebbles. Oh my gosh. Pebbles, if I could hear your DM yesterday, she's screaming at the top of her lungs. Of course, they were at the Children's Country Fair this weekend, and she put her name in a draw, and she won a tablet. And it was funny because they made a post on social media. Oh, you know what? Tosh gets this tablet so that her kids can enjoy fun and games all summer. I'm like, no. Pebbles is going to be watching the Tyler Glen Show. Yeah! Woo! Thanks for giving her a new device to watch the show and interact with the world's #1 morning show ever in the history of any media in the world, in the universe. Little exaggeration there. But Tosh is super happy. Look at the smile on her face. Look at the smile on her face. Way to go. And that's not a little prize. That's not a little cheapskate TGS coffee mug. This is a full-fledged tablet. This is fantastic. Molly says, not a GT, but a weird fun fact I learned about woodpeckers. I sent it to you in the mailbag. Well, let's turn it into a good thing. So Molly learned something yesterday, and Molly learned something about woodpeckers. The tongue is far longer than its beak, extends back into the skull, wrapping around it, sometimes even looping over the top around the eye socket. This isn't just to catch insects buried deep within the bark, but it's also a vital piece of shock-absorbing anatomy. As the bird slams its beak into the wood at speeds of up to 20 times per second, the tongue's unique path acts like a biological seatbelt. I think Molly just saw long tongue and clicked on it. You fell for the clickbait. Long tongue, click here. Oh, that's sick. It's a bird. It's a little cute bird. I meant Gene Simmons. Yeah, the Gene Simmons bird. I will never look at a woodpecker the same way. Why do I keep emphasizing the second part of that word, woodpecker? I don't know. It's Wednesday. I have no answers. But it is Burger Day today, and if you want the best hamburger buns on planet Earth, you want to see my friends at Kuiper's Family Bakery. Yes, restaurants across southwestern Manitoba rely on Kuiper's Family Bakery to serve up the best in the restaurants. They rely on customers coming in to enjoy their beautiful burgers. And to have beautiful burgers, you've got to have nice buns. And their buns don't jiggle. Kuiper's Family Bakery, hot dog, hamburger buns, sausage roll, cinnamon buns, and more. Go visit Kuiper's. Load up for Hamburger Day and this weekend and every weekend through the summer. 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner beside Tasties. The official oil change of the Tyler Glen Show is at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express, where they make a donation to the Bear Clan, Helping Hands, and Samaritan House every time you go. Now, your vehicle will last longer. You will have less issues with your vehicle if you get regularly scheduled oil changes. Get yours done at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. And finally, at Headley's Health Hut, this coming Friday is Customer Appreciation Day. The must-try event of Friday is the Zentine Collagen Bars. I like how they're always doing like taste test stuff, and these are a must-try. Peanut Butter Cup and Strawberry Blondie Collagen Bars. Collagen, chosen as a protein source because it's the main building block in all connective tissue in your body. In our modern-day diets, we don't drink a lot of bone broth. So this is a good way to add collagen to your diet. Have something incredibly high in protein and delicious. Now, of course, they've got deals, they've got draws, and, of course, they've got samples for people to try. People as in you. And this is Canadian-made, by the way. At Headley's Health Hut, Customer Appreciation Day is on Friday, 1314 Richmond Avenue in Brandon, just up from Murray GM. Old Chickies GT. Yesterday, I got my kitchen walls painted. Holy cow, hubby put up my new cabinets, took the three boys over to Saskatchewan for the start of football spring camp. Very good. Woo! Lots of good things. Man, you could have lied and separated those. You would have had some good stuff in the good stuff bank for when we're lean. You had a great day yesterday, old chickie. Good job. Borrowed bean. We finished seeding. Oh, yeah. That's a great thing. Congratulations. The seed is in the ground. The seed is in the ground. Hallelujah, sunseekers. The seed is in the ground. Hey, way to go, farmers. Way to go, borrowed bean. Patricia also had a great thing. Won fair passes yesterday. Yeah. Way to go. Nicely done. Nick's good thing. He is doing some writing for his upcoming YouTube series. So undoubtedly sports or jersey related. Can't wait to see. Plus something that wasn't a jersey came in the mail. And so he's just going to tease us with that. I can't wait. I can't believe you got something in the mail that wasn't a jersey. It was probably jewelry for Courtney. Jody says our woodpecker only likes our aluminum ladder. That must be a nice sound to hear first thing in the morning. Ding, 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 ding. That's a good wake-up call. Who needs a rooster when you've got a woodpecker gnawing on an aluminum ladder? That is a great way to wake up. The best way to wake up. Also, I guess we could say this is kind of a good thing. I'm sorry. I'm going to try and make this a good thing. I'm getting word this morning that major Canadian retailers are headhunting Hudson Bay employees. That's a good thing because this is St. Vital yesterday. Hudson Bay Company is officially closed. They will become property soon of Canadian Tire. 8,000 staff are available to be hired. So that's a good thing, and especially considering that a lot of Canadian retailers are doing headhunting to kind of, I guess, cherry pick a bunch of the staff that have been unfortunately let go from Hudson Bay. That's definitely not a good thing, but I'm hoping they can turn that into a good thing with some new jobs. So let's hope that happens for them. MJ, good morning. Just dropped the kiddos off for their field trip. Off they go. It's field trip season. Gotta love it. We're going to go on our very own little field trip to the beach, of course, because our first beach break of the morning is coming up, and we're going to the best coast. The West Coast is the best coast. Cabo San Lucas. KDD, got to sneak in one more good thing. Got the grass cut. Looks great. So nice to see everything so green right now. Good morning, blessed mama. Thank you guys for your good thing. Job well done. We had winners. We had seed planters. We had all kinds of good stuff today. What a perfect way to start the day. All right, let's get into our first beach break of the morning, and then we're going to talk burgers. We're going to talk mosquitoes. We're going to see you know what? It's not very often. Happy Hump Day. It's not very often Brandon lands on a top 10 list. Our town is on a top 10 list. Oh, here comes the sun in Cabo. Check this out. Oh, good morning, Cabo San Lucas.
We're halfway there. Sun shining in the air. Gonna dance without a care. Beach life everywhere. Let's go to the beach. Oh yeah. Get closer to the weekend. We don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach. All day fun. Catching rays, salty air, perfect days, smiles and waves in the haze, shaking it in our ways, one step closer to the fun, bright days, we're on the run, every moment sparkles and shines, beach vibes in our lines, let's go to the beach. Get closer to the weekend, we don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach, ocean beach. Let's go to the beach, oh yeah. Get closer to the weekend, we don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach. Let's go to the beach, oh yeah. Get closer to the weekend, we don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach.
Pack your bags for Cabo San Lucas. Beautiful live shot of some boats in the bay. the Bahia Resort in Cabo. That's our beach cam today. I love these longer days. We don't get out to the West Coast very much with our beach cam. We do today, and we've got beach weather locally as our hot weather continues. Not good for fires, but boy, it's good for those who have a pool or are off this week. Incredible weather. We're at 5 degrees. You can see on the Oak Lake Cam and Moon Lake there the beautiful green grass. Things have greened up very, very nicely. And we're in for some warm weather. 25 the high today, 27 on Thursday, Friday sunshine and 29, Saturday sunny and 27, Sunday sunny and 30 degrees, and Monday sunshine and 33. This is perfect weather for the town-wide garage sale. Our town split in two. They did the west half last weekend, the east half. Then 18th Street is the dividing line. Boy, they're doing a lot of work over there on 18th Street South, by the way. Well, it's a lot of fun driving just past the Pizza Hut Wendy's corner there, 18th and Park, and headed all the way down to Shoppers Mall. Oh, it's an adventure. Anyway, hopefully they'll get that wrapped up soon. 18th will just be like beautiful. It was voted CAA's worst road in our entire province, and it'll go from worst to first, as in beautiful. The northern part of 18th Street is absolutely gorgeous. Yes, MJ, you missed it. I missed it. You missed it earlier in the show because you were dropping the kids off. I had mentioned that there is a big deal happening out in Carberry. Just to prove it to you, though, I will do it again. However, I do get in trouble for mentioning fundraisers like bingos. I'm still fighting my TikTok ban over Smack the Jack unsuccessfully. I'm wondering if I should start ramping it up, make it a little more public. They've got this big thing going on right now. Proud to support Canadian creators. Now, that's bullshit. Sure you are. Sorry, kids. Don't use bad words. And don't help community fundraising. But you know what? Thankfully, the other social media channels allow me to talk about things like bingo. But see, if I get my TikTok back, I can't talk about this. I can't even talk about a little homecoming bingo. You know, these people do these little fundraisers. And I'm not saying go to the bingo. I'm just saying there's a bingo on. That's it. I'm not saying go and spend your money. You're an adult. You can go do this. It's like the Smack the Jack thing. I said Smack the Jack is at $250,000. Now, I didn't know how Smack the Jack worked. Some sun seekers were telling me in chat, boom, punted from TikTok, gone. You're kicked out. You are being a bad person. I'm like, this is a Seniors for Seniors event. Are you serious right now? This has got to be some kind of joke. So I gave it some time, figuring they made a mistake. Oh, everything's automated at TikTok. I can't get back on. Well, I keep escalating it, and they say that a human evaluation is coming. But this happened on March the 20th. Well, I'm getting pissed off. Now I'm getting mad. I took the high road. I kept it low key. This thing's going to get a little bit louder. And then I'm going to ramp this thing up, and then we're going to get on a plane to China, and I'm going to wring somebody's neck over there. Oh, that's going to get me in trouble. Anyway, I got to calm down. So I'm going to make mention of this particular fundraiser that should remain unnamed because it's got BINGO in it. Sorry, inside baseball. Sorry. Thanks, Cindy. You know what? We'll wait on that because then we'll all do it together. A concerted effort will work. They might come through. Hang tight. I do appreciate the support. Let's just hang tight. I'm trying to take the high road. I'm just sharing with you. Sorry, I was venting a little bit. I apologize. But I might need you. I might need you down the road. We're going to take the high road. I'm in application process right now dealing with. I thought that when I was going to do this show that I wouldn't have to deal with like a whole bunch of bureaucratic bullshit anymore. And and of all places, TikTok, seriously? Have you seen some of the garbage they put on there? Not all of it. A lot of it's fantastic. But there's some questionable stuff. And then me talking about a Seniors for Come on. Anyway, sorry. There. So did I blow enough time so that you could see what was going on in Carberry this weekend and not get me in trouble? There you are. There you go. Okay. Now let's talk burgers. More fun stuff. So burgers. Now we did the fast food burgers. Yes, thanks, Pebbles. And we are on YouTube and we are on X and Facebook and of course the mothership Twitch, which always treats us great. People ask why I'm on Twitch, and they have given me the most support and the least amount of grief. They have been absolutely awesome. So, Burger Day. It's Burger Day. Happy Hamburger Day. Let's talk about burgers and why there's so many people going out to Wawanesa, Manitoba. Well, for this baby, this is my Father's Day, birthday. Hey, what does Dad want to do to eat? I want a road trip to Wawanesa. Oh, man, I've been out there in a long time. Wawanesa is not a short jaunt. It's like 30 miles. And so, it's a short jaunt to Wawanesa to have a nice big burger. They call this the Ricky Burger. And I have to tell you, we've discussed this before. You can have a burger that looks good, but how does it taste? Because as soon as I show something like this, there are a lot of entrepreneurs that run restaurants and go, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a big-ass burger, and I'm going to put it on the internet because people go, whoa, look at that. That's huge. No one's going to eat that. First off, yes, you can. You can totally take that down. Now, I don't eat anything the whole day because I know that that's going to be the big finale. And so I'm pretty hungry at the end. Plus, I have a couple of brewskis. That gets the old appetite going, and then you take that puppy down bunless. But he's got mushrooms in there, and you can't see them, which is unfortunate because this guy he's legit. Like, this burger, it tastes out of this world, and because he puts so much bacon on it, every time you take a piece of your burger, you get a little piece of cheese and bacon on it. Oh, my God. Yes, it is absolutely amazing. MJ says that the burning bale is good. You know what? We're all about the, hey, this isn't radio. We can share the pictures. If you've got a picture of Burning Bale's burger, I would gladly share it. Are they in Souris? Where is Burning Bale? I would like to see what their I Spy pierogies with that burger. What is your favorite burger? Mandy says Tasties. Oh, it's in Elgin. The Burning Bale in Elgin. Okay, I'm just going to rifle through here real quick. Apparently they're friends with the people at La Rock Dining. They've got some beef sandwiches. They've got ribs. They got beef sandwiches, poutine. Here we go. The Burning Bale in Elgin. Here's a nice picture I was able to find of the Burning Bale from Tracy Sawatsky, who was down there in October and had the big burger. It looks like some homemade fries to go along with it. Molly says Culver's. That was the number one chain burger from yesterday's show, actually, Molly. Wonder if I can find a Culver's picture. But you know what? The Culver's burgers are not that good looking. You know, and again, that's why I say careful with some of the pictures that you see online, because just because a burger looks good doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to taste good. You want one, it's great when it looks good and tastes good, but sometimes you're going to have a burger that doesn't look all that great. It looks kind of sad, but you take a bite of it and it's like, holy cow, this is off the charts. Let me know. MJ says, if you're ever looking for a great breakfast, head on out there to the Burning Bale. You know, it's kind of like the Wawanesa deal. I love it, but it's the drive. I don't want to drive. I want a burger now. Cindy says, just had an amazing burger at the Velvet Antler at Lake Metagosh. What side of the border is that on? For those south of us, we have a border. We have a border. We have a border. At least for now. Till Donnie gets his eraser out. There's a lake that straddles the Canada-U.S. border. It's called Lake Metagosh. The Americans call it Lake Metagoshi because they're not French. Well, neither are we, but we have French people here, so we use the French pronunciation of Metagosh. The English pronunciation is Metagoshi. Not that anybody cares, but little history lesson there. Not even history, but the Velvet Antler. What side of the border is that on, Cindy? Yeah, MJ, I'm sorry about that. As I was getting ready for the show today, I was like, oh no, this is going to be one of those shows where I'm going to be eating my arm halfway through. Okay, the Velvet Antler could be on the U.S. side. Bum, bum, bum. It's at Turtle Mountain Resort. Okay, well, anyway, let's take a look at it's the smallest picture in the world. Look at how small this picture is. Really? If you... Oh, man. This is a burger with onion rings. Now, if you look real close, you have to zoom in real close. You can see there's something else on the burger. There's onion rings, and it looks like there might be some pulled pork on there. I wish that was a bigger picture to share, but oh well. That's all I could find on such. Unless you send one, unless you send me your burger. MJ says I'll be eating a burger today. Going to Brandon. Where am I going to get a burger from? Oh, see, well, Tasties came highly recommended by Sunseekers. Everything seems to be out of town so far. Quentin says Dale's Truck Stop has an amazing heart-clogging burger. I love their clubhouse sandwich. They do a great clubhouse at Dale's. Tracy says East Side Eatery. I believe they are somebody who uses a Kuiper's bun. East Side Eatery. Lots of sandwiches. Lots of, wow. Chicken burger. I see a chicken burger. I'm just trying to find a picture of a burger. Oh, here's a burger from East Side Eatery, I believe, with some pierogies on the side. They call this the pickleback burger. It is a 6-ounce all-beef patty, deep-fried pickles, cheese, lettuce, garlic, dill, mayo. Oh, man, my daughter is a pickle-crazed person. Well, I am too a little bit. Garlic, dill, mayo, plus deep-fried pickles. It's called the pickleback burger. Just go to McD's. No, that was yesterday's show. Yesterday was chains. This is not that we're against the chains. We gave yesterday to the chains. Today is for the locals. The ma and pa's. Where is Dale's? It's in the States. It's in Dunseith. It's the first stop. It's where we get our Powerball tickets when the U.S. lottery gets up around 100 million. See if I can find a burger from Dale's Dunseith. That might be tough to do. Oh, maybe not. Oh, my God. They have a specialty burger called the Jumbo. Oh, but they haven't made it in a while. I hate to put this out there because you might go asking for it. Holy crap. The Jumbo at Dale's in Dunseith, North Dakota. Look at the size of this. Now, they haven't made them in... This is a post from 4 years ago. Holy shit. Woo. This is on the way to Skydancer, actually. So MJ was asking that you go down, you cross the border, and you turn at Dale's, actually, to go east to Skydancer. And you can get this puppy. Apparently, this is from Delvin. Delvin said this is a monster burger. Sharing with 4 or 5 people. Looks like it's cut into quarters there. Whew. Yeah, Dale's they've got an, oh my God. Holy shit. Oh, that's a big hunk of beef. Good prices, too. Well, you know what? They do a good job. It's an old-fashioned diner. You know, it's like a nice truck stop. Dale's Truck Stop and Cafe in Dunseith. Ask them if that is still on the menu. 2022. Somebody got one in 2022. So there you go. Yeah. Okay, Eastside Eatery. What else do we have here? Yeah, Eastside. Loretta says, I missed yesterday. What? How could you miss a day of the Tyler Glen Show? You can't go about your day. How do you do it? It's just impossible. I'm kidding. People feel bad missing the show. Oh, Tosh has got some proof of being at Eastside Eatery. Who is this Tosh? Who is in this? Do you know this person? Somebody is eating is this, Tosh sent me, holy cow, that is a nice size burger from Eastside Eatery. I'm not sure who this is, probably Tosh's brother or something like that. Oh, you just took it off their page. Oh, okay. Thank you. Nice. Who else do we got? Who else? Okay, we got lots of people talking burgers today, and my mailbag is bursting now. As people come in to lurk, and they're watching the show, not necessarily commenting, so I'm going to try to get to everybody. Please be patient with me, okay? Please be patient. Everybody loves burgers. Everybody loves hamburgers, and we will get to everybody. This is from Dale's. Oh, this is Quentin when he was down on his bike. Burger on a bike. Not quite as impressive as the big one they had, but it looks good. And you know what? Grab a quick burger and hit the road again. Get some cheap gas. I think gas is it's expensive, though. Be careful. Once you cross the border, I think it's like 80 cents a liter, maybe 75 cents a liter. It's expensive. Gas prices in America, it's crazy. It's out of control. Burger probably cost him like $2. I don't know that for sure, but I digress. Polar Bear says the cowboy burger from Applebee's is something that he likes. And Cindy says if you ever make it to Dale's, the naked tomato soup. No, Nake's tomato soup. No, Make's tomato soup. Very nice. Epp Law Office, if you are involved in some real estate, if you're thinking of real estate, keep in mind that when you sign on the dotted line, you're going to need a lawyer to make that all happen. And boy, Westman's choice for law when it comes to buying and selling real estate is Epp Law Office on 18th Street. Also, if you're thinking of a will, having to deal with a will, or are planning a will, people remember Epp Law Office. And the same thing for businesses across southwestern Manitoba. They are a trusted name. They are locally owned and operated, fantastic people to deal with, and they would love to see you. Epp Law Office, trusted legal support with a personal touch. 642 18th Street, Uniday, across from the RBC. Also at Tim Hortons, have you seen the incredible selection of drinks they've got at Tim Hortons, the frozen drinks? Oh my God, from the Oreo double stuffed ice cap with cookie crumble and vanilla syrup, plus a layer of vanilla flavored whipped topping and even more Oreo cookie crumble on top, to the frozen quenchers, orange tangerine, blackberry yuzu, peach, strawberry watermelon, plus the new pineapple dragon fruit flavor. And that's not all. Did you see some of the pictures that are starting to leak out from the Brandon Clinic? How cool is this? The Smile Zone is starting to come together at the Brandon Clinic. Now, if you haven't been at the clinic because you really haven't had much of a reason to be there because you are happy and healthy and so on and so forth, you haven't seen that the work is underway. You can see the paintings are going in. They're brightening up the Brandon Clinic. Mid-June, we are going to be there for the official grand opening. Wow, that lobby all looks like it's almost done. And this was courtesy of your Smile Cookie purchases. So thank you again, Western Manitoba, for buying all those Smile Cookies. You did such a great job. They're putting the finishing touches on the beautiful Smile Zone at the Brandon Clinic, one of many Smile Zones across North America meant to brighten the lives of young and old alike at medical facilities, with help from our friends at Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba. And after your delivery from Dale's to the Sky Dancers, about less than 10 minutes. And you will go there. You'll find some great concerts. Of course, we've got Tracy Bird coming this fall. Big July show is going to have Gary LaVox of Rascal Flatts. That guy's got an incredible voice. I love Rascal Flatts. And they've got the Thomas Carnival coming July 2nd. Big car show, June 27th and 28th. Comfy accommodations, big water park, trampoline park set to open up. And, of course, we'll have pictures from the trampoline park because the kids are going to be talking about this. They're going to say, Mom, Dad, take me. SkyDancerCasino.com, where the sky's the limit. Molly says there's a restaurant in my town that's locally owned. There's only one of them, and they are my favorite. I can't put the name. Oh, you have to. And then if you've got a picture of something you ate, that's even better. That would be great. Hi, Debbie. Oh, yes. Angela says, that's a burger. MJ says, stupid carbon tax making our gas stupid again. Taxes are never good, but that's what we do up here. Elbows up, pay your taxes. Elbows up, pay your taxes. Quentin says that he is referring all of his clients to EPLA office. Another yesterday. Thank you, Quentin. Supporting those that support me. It's just as good. If you can't use EPLA office or any of our sponsors, it's just, we all have friends that say, oh, man, I got hail damage on my car. I don't know what I'm going to do. What's a good place that takes insurance that's in and out, you know? And, of course, you know a place. Or if you're looking at getting furniture or appliances, electronics, supporting the sponsors helps me keep the show going. And at least for a couple more months, we'll keep the show going. This AI stuff we're going to show you next hour is going to blow your mind. It is. If you're a first-timer lurking in, you've got to come over for hour 2 of the show. This stuff is insane. The stuff that they are coming out with now. We're still going to talk burgers. Don't worry. We're going to talk burgers. But, I mean, this AI stuff, move over memes. Memes are yesterday's news. And in yesterday's news, we were talking about the president of France getting smacked. Remember? He was on that airplane. And look, you don't even have memes anymore. You're going to use this new AI technology. There he is getting pushed. And then boom! Oh, smack to the face. These are everywhere. These things are... Oh, and then she gives him a big punch. Uh-oh. There's a punch at an... Oh, it's this guy. Uh-oh. Hello, everybody. Here I am. The Dawn Meister. I like this part. Like, this is just incredible. This is just the beginning. Wait till you see what I've got for you next hour. Every internet influencer you've ever seen online in 3 minutes. It's mind-blowing. Anyway, more cheeseburgers. And bacon burgers and all kinds of burgers because it's Burger Day. Where is a good place to get a local burger? So far, we've had to travel a little bit here. Eastside Eatery, Tasties, Dairy Isle in Minnedosa. I've had their smash burger. It is fantastic. I hate how the prices of everything have gone up. I would have more, but that is a really good burger. Wellman Lodge. Cindy is, I think she's got ownership in Wellman Lodge. I'm not sure. How does this work? You guys live at Wellman Lodge. You must be part owners. You must know the owners or something like that. That is although that's a nice burger. It's called Wellman Lake Lodge. Did you buy this by chance? Connie's Drive-In in Russell, says Patricia, is pretty amazing. Connie's Drive-In in Russell has got good burgers. Krista says Kaminga's Restaurant in Erickson. Michelle likes to go for the Wayback Veggie Burger, although Wayback is a chain. And Al says VJ Burgers on Main in Winnipeg. It's a half block before Broadway Avenue going south. VJ Burgers on Main. VJ Burgers, Winnipeg. I'm going to type that in real quick and see if we get any kind of beautiful, beautiful burger pictures. Oh, it's a cool little drive-in. Very, very cool. St. James, that's, hang on 2 seconds here. I might even have a little bit of a video. VJ's Drive-In Date Night. Oh, it's like look at that. Ooh, two-hander. You gotta like when it's a nice, big two-hander. Summer dinner date at VJ's Drive-In, Winnipeg. Thanks, Al, for letting us know about that. Very nice, very nice. Whew, very good stuff. Wow. Joe Beaver says Janine has the classic rink burger. I've had that. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Cindy says, I wish I owned it. The Wellmans. It actually had me looking at how far it is from me. That's too far. Wawanesa is pretty far from me. That is way up there. I mean, you're in the Arctic Circle up there at Wellman's Lodge. That is way up there. In the boonies, in the bush. That's in the bush. Zumba Bernice has also looked and says, beautiful. It is. It's gorgeous. Oh, my God. We're running out of time. I'm getting an alarm here. We got to sign off on Facebook. Okay. More burgers. AI jaw-dropping technology is coming next hour. I got to show this stuff. It's unbelievable. We'll talk a bit more burgers to get hour 2 going because there's still some burger stuff coming in. Domingo says, a Fat Boy Burger, Jimmy's in Portage or Dairy Whip in Winnipeg. The Fat Boy Burgers. They've got some hamburger on top of hamburger, right? It's like a chili thing going on. Is that what a fat burger is? Connie's in Russell's known for ice cream too. Seriously, I'm starving now. Yeah, I apologize. Hour 1 was a bit of a burger porn fest there. We are going to move to hour 2. We have to sign off our other social media channels because we're moving to Twitch exclusively. Come on over. You can watch through the website, by the way, at tylerglenshow.com. And you're going to want to, if you're a fan of anything internet, because this AI stuff from Google is just going to blow your mind. YouTube or over on Twitch, okay? You can also watch through tylerglenshow.com. Have a good one. See you later, X.